101.9. Yeah, man. You're listening and watching. Sarap. Time is 32 past 6 o'clock. Good evening. Welcome to the show. This is Boys Night Out. We've got replacements as, for those that don't know, Aaron Ataide got married over the weekend. And so I believe Sam, Slick, Chino, and Tin are over in Boracay. So we wish him well and all the best in his newfound journey. We're happily married. But tonight, we have a great show. We have not only one, we have two, but three different guests. We have two co-hosts this evening. So we have brought back to life Mr. Ascalea.
The change man. Yes, the change man. Well, congratulations kay Aaron Ataide.
Yes.
Hindi ba kayo talaga nadadala?
I think it was time. I don't know who he married, but I'm sure he's quite happy.
Boracay. Nag-ghostin tayo. Pag sa Boracay talaga kinasal ka, talaga matindihan niya. 3 araw yung hinost natin doon. Paring Tones, 3 araw.
Very memorable. That was Tom Yung and Era Madrigal's wedding. Yeah, over at
May patekom ka sa akin na Japanese food doon eh.
Ayop ka talaga.
Ngayon ako nakakita ng hating gabi, may Japanese food pa pala available sa Boracay.
We also have Doc Rico is going to be joining. Doc, do you mind if you sit in this?
Doon sa isa. Mas maganda dyan.
Yeah. Maganda. You want me to change your camera?
Yan. Maganda.
Yan.
Kasi siguradong hindi ka mawawala dyan.
Because the lighting is better there.
Mas maganda ba ako dito?
Hindi ka mawawala dyan kasi hindi ka makakaano dyan.
Our very own in-house family and sex therapist, Doc Rica Cruz, the very controversial Doc Rica Cruz.
Hello.
Is going to be joining us. So we're going to have a lot of fun this evening. A lot of things to talk about.
Si Doc Rica, tapos di ba sex expert siya, no? Pang pelikula yung niya, lalaki ka may problema ka sa sex, pumunta mo si Doc Rica. Ang gandang plot ng kwento na...
i-direct mo na ako?
Lalaki may problema sa asawa, tapos si Doc Rica yung doktora.
Are guys more open to... I mean, I don't know. I'm very open to asking Doc Rica everything, right? But, I mean, are Pinoy guys, local guys... Is it easy to ask for sex advice?
Pagka hindi na tumitigas, ayaw nilang pag-usapan yun. Yung maliit ng pero pag mga...
Pag rendezvous,
pag gusto magpaturo ng technique. Alam mo, nagtatanong yan. Dok, paano mo ano bang magandang mga spot para...
So when it's conditions, mga condition, ayaw nila?
Ayaw, yun bawal.
Alam mo, mali ka.
Tama.
Mali ka.
Kaya nga diyan ka eh.
Diba?
Anong tinatanong ng mga lalaki?
Yung mga hindi na tumitigas, pumupunta sa akin para tanungin kung bakit hindi na tumitigas.
Ay, bakit pa rin? Pero hindi yung... Di ba parang... Pero una, ano sila? Reluctant muna sila. Anong... Ibig sabihin...
Hindi, kasi wala na silang
choice.
Parang naghahanap na sila ng solution.
Di ba sila asking for... Di ba sila asking for...
Okay, I guess the question be, are guys... is it automatic right away when they feel that there's a condition with them?
O hinihintay pa nila.
Or do they wait years before getting consultation?
Doon kami. Pero pag halimbawa...
We still try.
You try. Hanggang hindi na talaga kaya.
Pero pag halimbawa yung Doc yan, saan yung nasasarapan yung babae? Kailangan namin malaman agad dyan.
When it comes to asking, I think sex... questions. I think we're pretty because it's just talking about how to
pero pag may problema
the how to please a woman. That's what we want. But how do we get
yung ethics?
How do we get it up?
Yeah, get it up. And
ang hirap magsalita, baka maban na naman.
Hindi ba? Ano naman for the sake ko para naman.
I think it's okay.
Asking for a friend naman. Like na ba malalaki? Doc, asking for a friend to, Doc,
I think this is I think also for those that don't know, little backtrack on what has transpired for those that don't know. Doc Rica used to have a show on 1PH, right? It was
1PH, One News. 1PH and then One News.
One News. And it was a 30-minute show
nag-guess ako
that
nag-guess ako dun.
She basically talks about your sex life and or intimacy, relationships.
Yes.
And you know, I mean, it's not.
Basically, real life situation.
Yeah. And I think that's what we lack on television. Obviously, some of the language and the topics are gonna be not for those below 18, but I think it's done in a tasteful way where it's very educational.
That's the goal.
And if we don't talk about it now, and we haven't talked about it, the youth or the kids, I think, will have a hard time understanding now that we have a serious issue. I think we have a serious issue when it comes to sex education, especially we had in 2020 to 2023, we had a huge rise in 13 to 15-year-old women giving birth. We had the highest number in Southeast Asia of can you believe you just imagine having a 13-year-old daughter? Or
Saan? Easy ito.
Just imagine. Imagine those. If you have a 13-year-old daughter.
I have a 13-year-old daughter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Giving birth, we have the most in Southeast Asia.
Yes, it's for around 400 girls a day,
giving birth?
if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pero ano yung kontra yan sa trending ng buong mundo na bumaba na yung birth, di ba?
Actually,
Pababa yung birth.
in other countries,
Yung
Japan,
funnel nila, tumatanda na yung population.
Our
In Europe, kailangan na nila ng mga
our
bata.
population is young.
Yes.
Tapos tayo lang walang apekto, no?
No.
Grabe. Kasi kakabasa ko lang na talaga bumagsak daw yung pagpapanganak sa iba.
Well, family planning is done in many countries. So you calculate it. You talk to your wife, kaya ba natin to? Isang anak. Sige, isa.
Dalawa. Kaya pa ba?
Dito,
Tira. Pangilan na ba? Hindi ko na alam
how many boys you have?
2 boys lang ako.
2 boys.
Oo.
You didn't want to have a third?
Hindi na. Kasi, gusto ko na mag-enjoy. Di ba dapat 2 anak tapos enjoy ka na sa mo? Galing ako sa 10 kapatid eh.
So alam mo
eh.
kung paano maghati-hati.
Alam mo, hindi lang Doon muna tayo sa financial. Kaya magtrabaho talaga eh. Yung stress ng may 2 anak na uuwi sa gabi, hindi mo alam kung nasaan. Ano yan eh, mas, diba? Yung aalalahanin mo kung 8 yan.
But that's why I think that's the beauty of the ignorancy of the family planning in the obviously in the lower demographics. Wala silang I'm sure it's like
blessing daw yun eh, blessing.
Yeah, keep having kids and then bahala. I mean there's no nurturing guidance. Kasi they just keep on having kids and whoever's the youngest, that's who stays home, right? And then as you get older, matanda na yan, ano yan.
Kaya pinagtatrabaho nila.
Yeah.
Kasi yun yung nakakatulong sa trabaho. Ganon yung thinking.
Okay.
Pero at least we're helping the world. Tayo nagbabalanse kasi sila nang babagsak yan kung di tayo tumulong.
Well, we're not supposed to help in that way. I would think that we have to help ourselves in a way where I mean, okay, if you look at it as
kasi kung ayaw nyo mag-anak, di kami nang bahala. We'll take that.
Yeah.
No, but it's still a social cost for us. Parang billions yung nawawala sa atin.
So if money wasn't an issue, Alex, would you still have more kids?
No.
Okay.
I have nung nagkaroon ako isang anak, tagal ko na sundan ang gap ng 10 years. Kasi
why 10 years?
Nag-asawa ako ng
so the let's say 2000 you had sex and then you said okay, I don't want to have sex anymore. One child is enough.
Wow.
Family plan. May tawag naman doon. May sex naman involved yun.
Okay. I thought you abstained for 10 years.
Alam mo na, para hindi ba ma-avoid yung pregnancy. Pero bakit ko ginawa to? 24 years old ako nag-asawa.
Why?
So nung nagkaanak, nabuntis nga ako eh. Nung nabuntis ko, doon ako na-realize, pagpakasan daw, nagsama kami, doon ko na-realize na kailangan ko bigyan ng magandang buhay to bago tayo, para natuto ka siyempre, hindi ka pwedeng pinakasalan mo tapos bilang susundan mo pa.
Did you have a choice whether to marry or just co-parent or there's no at that time, during that time?
At that time, I thought may feelings, may ano, kaya lang, ang naisip ko, gusto ko naman asikasuhin to. Di ba sabi nila, ano yan, parang unwanted pregnancy, kunyari. Yung
Unwished.
parang gano'n, may tawag, parang hindi mo sinasadya, kaya nagpakasal kayo. Pero gusto mo itama by giving the kid proper
Of course.
proper support.
Yeah.
Ngayon, parang in a way, nakabawi ka doon. After 10 years, yung ready na kami, saan kami sumunod?
So you said, okay, you know what? I
Pwede na, parang kaya ko
think
na.
you have a 10-year-old.
Ayoko naman na ikitira ako sa in-laws ko, tapos nag-anak pa ako. Di ba nakakaya? Nakatira ako sa in-laws ko 8 years eh. Just imagine, gait na nga sa akin, nabuntis ko yung anak niya.
Okay.
Tapos pinakasal kami. Nakatira ako sa in-laws, tapos anak pa ako ng... Yung tatlo na nga lang kayo nakikitira sa anak mo, tapos nakakaya na yun eh. Biro mo, nagtatlo ka?
Buti naman, mahiya ka, di ba?
Ang ibig
Naisip
sabihin,
mo yun.
yun naman yung ano ko.
Yeah.
Yung
Totoo.
sarili kong
Pananaw.
bubble nung buhay ko na yun. Kala mo, isipin mo, uy, ba't di ka nag-anak sa sunod-sunod? Because of that reason. Yung nakabukod na kami, mo 10 years, 8 years ako umalis, nakabuntis ako after 2 years na nakabukod kami.
So on the second year of being on your own,
Oo.
you decided, okay, let's have another child.
Sa Baraya. Ramdam ko yung responsibility ng ako nagbayad. Kasi nung unang anak ko, wala akong kakayahan pa eh. Wala akong capability to pay.
Oh,
My
your
in-laws
first child.
paid for my...
Sino tumulong sa'yo? Your in-laws.
In-laws ko.
Ang sarap.
Yung ramdam mo yung... Hindi, masarap. Pagkakwento ang babarkada, swerte mo ha.
Yeah,
Pero
swerte.
yung
But
pride mo...
basically you feel emasculated.
Pero
Oh,
hindi lang
yes.
yun, pati you eliminate your right sa pagka-parents kasi may parents, parang may parents na rin yung mga in-laws mo, may right doon na pagsabihan ka sa anak. Kasi technically parang ano ka lang eh. Nag-anak ka lang.
Parang sperm donor ka lang.
Pero sila
As a male, usually I know that a lot of people have different views, but as a male being a provider, hopefully, sana, right? You're the male provider. You're not. You're just basically
Nag-aaral pa ako noon ha.
you're the
Nag-aaral ako.
inseminator.
Yes, and
You're just the baby maker.
because you said that, no, na emasculate siya, madaming mga ganong storya na nakatira doon sa mga in-laws nila na not enough money to provide.
Oo.
Talagang yon, hindi sila tinatayo. Nahihirapan sila to get aroused, nahihirapan sila to get the erection because the masculinity is linked to the penis.
Ako katabi lang ng kwarto ko yung mga in-laws.
Mas mahirap yon, diba? Kasi ay mo
Hindi,
marinig.
matanik to. Matanik.
Sa Tones, ng 10 years na yun, doon ako nakapag-aral, doon ako nagtapos. Talagang doon ko kinorek sa 10 years na yun.
Okay.
Diba?
That's a good story. I actually like that story. I didn't know. I just knew that nakabuntis ka and then general lang in father-in-law mo.
In general,
And so that's why.
Bahay nila.
At least bumawi ka, diba?
Oo.
Galing mo naman.
So is there a way to, you mentioned how because some guys are emasculated, nakatira sa in-laws, it affects their sexual.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Their libido, their arousal,
Talaga?
their attraction to their wives, and even the function of their penises.
Wow. So subconsciously it's affecting them.
Yes.
And then it manifests physically where they can't perform.
Yes, because they can't become a man eh. Para
this
sa kanila hindi sila
scientific to?
Parang sa kanila hindi nila magawa yung pagiging lalaki o nawawala yung pagiging lalaki sa kanila kasi may ibang nagbabayad, nasa bahay sila ng ibang tao, 'di ba? Lalo na kung in-laws. Kasi dapat sila yung provider ng asawa nila eh.
What if is it the opposite if it's your parents' house that you live in? Let's say the guy's parents.
It depends on the dynamics of the parents.
It's interesting.
Yes. Pero mas malaki talaga if you're with the in-laws. Kasi nga, dapat ikaw yun eh. Ikaw magpo-provide ng bahay, ikaw magpo-provide ng pagkain, ikaw mag-aalaga dun sa pamilya mo. That's a narrative eh. That's a culture. Tas hindi mo magawa, wala kang mabigay kahit piso.
But
It really takes away your masculinity.
Factor mo pa na general yung...
Yun pa,
father-in-law.
diba?
Na may oras kami sa pagkain sa umaga, sa gabi. Oo. Tapos religious pa yung mother-in-law ko. So may rosary pa kami ng 8 p.m. Galing ako sa tambay sa Pasay eh. Tapos after mga nasa rosary session ako na, di ba, habang palabas yung PBA. Sinasabay.
So at 24 years old, kasal ka na.
Yeah.
And then
24 gave birth.
24 you gave birth.
Yes. And then parang siya, after 8 years, nasundan. Kasi during that time I gave birth, hindi pa ako graduate. No. Ay, hindi pa. Graduate na pala ako. Pero I was in med school. And I said, oh no, what am I gonna do? So, kailangan ko mag-aral ulit. I had to find a job and make sure that I was okay na. I was already here when I got my second child, right? Ganun din, yung narrative. Babae lang ako.
Yeah, babae lang. But you lived under his roof, right?
No, my dad's roof.
Oh. Oh, so was there...
Diba he wasn't having sex with me?
Well, I did
and
know.
that was a problem that was a problem in the relationship.
9 years?
Before.
9 years. That's why I asked you.
Yeah. Ikaw, ready ka? Game.
I want to know if there's any callers. You don't have to reveal your name, but if you live under your in-laws' roof, is it harder to get the deed on? I mean,
that's actually a nice question.
Alex here, no fear.
Oo, kasi
Just do it.
adobe yung
Diba?
adobe yung mga wall namin kaya pwede.
Nike ka, right? Just do it.
Oh, just do it. Saka maganda yung bahay namin. Bahay din dati ni Pablander. Ang bahay namin kasi di ba?
Bahay na bato pala to eh.
Bahay din seryoso ha. Ang tinara, di ba sa Navy, dati
I want TikTok, by the way.
pag officer ka, di ba naglilipat-lipat ng bahay? Tapos pag nag-retire,
That's right. That's right. In that
the
area.
house is
One Flavier.
formerly Pabian Bear.
The
General.
The
General.
General
Oh,
there.
there.
Marcos.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Ayun tinira namin. Kaya ang laki ng bahay namin.
Okay.
Di mo random. You know they're there, pero it's so big, man.
Oh, but that's a different case. Kasi malaking bahay.
Pero
So
hindi pa
you
rin. Pero psychologically,
you have that space.
Pero
It's
kaya hindi
when
ako naapektuhan ng ano. Saka matigas ang mukha ko.
it's when the house is small and there's so many people.
Yan. Oo, mahirap yun.
Hirap.
Oo, centralized.
Konting
Hindi aircon na. Yung kwarto centralized. Isang kwarto lang. Sama-sama kayo. Ang tawag doon ng mga centralized.
8631089.
Ano yung question natin? Do you like living in your
Living with the in-laws. How hard is it to perform? I mean,
Meron ba effect na pekpombe, ano mo? Yung,
Yeah.
Naapektuhan ba yung arousal mo,
may
libido
kwentong
mo
ganun ba
kapag-
kayo?
Yeah.
Oo, katulad
You're
nyo kung
with your
matigas ang mukha
in-laws.
na dumiretso pa rin sa...
Ikaw, pagkatulad mo.
Saka hindi kayo pwede magano doon, yung mga experiment, yung...
Hindi.
Oo, di ba yun?
Iba-ibang kwarto na or
Bato-bat,
ibang...
mga
No.
naghahabulan kayo, tapos made,
No.
ang ano niya, role-playing, made, tapos
No.
Tapos yung wild,
I think there's some kind of it's liberating, I would have to say, when you live alone and you don't have to wear anything and you can walk around freely.
Oo, yun.
Iba yun eh.
Oo naman.
Iba. You're not shy and you just you accept your full...
Hello?
Ano yun?
We have a
Sabi
caller.
ko may tricycle. Saan galing yun?
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see. Good to hear Alex back there.
Yeah. You know, he's so busy with the face-to-face eh.
Babalik na ba yung Manyak Mondays?
Isa-isa natin ibalik yan. Subok-subukan natin kung matatanggap pa ng society. Subok-subukan lang.
Alright. Living with the in-laws, na-experience ko yan nung na-stuck kami sa US for a year dahil pandemic.
Okay.
So we were supposed to be there ng vacation lang for 4 weeks. And then dahil sa close ng borders ng Philippines, couldn't go back. So tama si Doc Rica, mahirap kasi one, nandun yung parents mo, and meron akong younger sibling. Yung urge, ang hirap. Mahirap kasi you have to control it. And hindi pwedeng anytime or anywhere katulad pag sa bahay mo.
Yeah, tama.
But I know, Tone, siguro kahit saan yan. Pag sa bahay.
Mas mahirap sa'yo dahil meron kang sariling bahay, no? Tapos nakulong ka lang, no?
Yeah.
Meron kang buhay na kinukumpara mo eh. Ako talaga, wala akong
No choice eh.
Wala akong comparison ng kami dalawa lang eh.
Yeah.
Simula yung relasyon ko, dalawa. Nakatira talaga ako. Ikaw, may bahay kang nasa Pilipinas na kayo lang, no? Tama?
Yes.
Ay, mahirap yan, men.
Yes. So, ano naman siya, unintentional because of the pandemic, but it happened. So, tama, mahirap talaga not just sexually.
Parang basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Dati wala kayong referee, tapos nagka-referee ka ngayon.
Dahil
Nag-iba
nakatira ka sa bahay ng
nag-iba tuloy yung
ibang
laro mo, no? Parang ganun.
Yes, yes.
Conscious ka na.
So it played psychologically, you said it took a
Yeah.
toll on you.
Yes, especially when, for example, I have a strong personality, my mom has a strong personality,
Ayan.
and they say you can't have two queens in one castle.
Oh, yes.
Patay ka doon.
Yeah.
Totoo.
Hirap
So,
naman yung
medyo
iba.
nag-aaway pero it works out, but still in the long run hindi siya pwede for me.
Mahirap yung queen.
Sabi ni Brian on Facebook, do it at the place of the in-laws? Never. Never!
Diba? Ang hirap. Mahirap
Maganda
talaga.
lang pag naliligo ka pa, yung patakas doon sa ano, yung aalis ka. Naliligo ka pa, di ba?
Yung
Ano?
teenager.
Teenager, no?
Teenager,
Wala yung parents mo.
okay.
Wala yung parents mo. I'm there yung
Yeah,
lumalangoy sa
yeah.
baha. Pero yun
Para doon sa mga nasa TikTok live natin, Trish is here. Say hi. We're asking if it's easy for you to have sex if you're living in your
With-
in-laws' house.
Yeah, with the in-laws. Is it, does it get easier? Is it
Mahirap ba?
totally
Madali?
no? Bawal.
Never daw isa sa yung nasa Facebook, never. Naka all caps eh.
Ako, actually, I have a rule. I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend, but my ruling is, if you still live
I
at
don't know
home,
how this works.
if you still live at home, I will never do it in your home.
If you still live at home, like
If you
with your
still,
parents.
yeah, I will never.
Oh.
If you ask me to,
Oo.
no. I'm,
Hindi, mahirap naman talaga ito. Sa halimbawa, tamo nanonood na sa sala yung parents.
yeah.
Dumalo ako, kumakatal mo, si Rika yung nililigawan ko.
Yeah.
Pagkato ko, diyan po
Yeah.
si Rika. Tapos si Rika, sasabihin ng parents, Hoy, may bisita ka Rika. Punta lang kami sa kwarto ha.
Oh, diba? Ang hirap
Ang
nun.
hirap
Siyempre,
nun.
hindi
Kahit
mangyayari
naliligaw ka,
yun.
di ba?
Yeah.
Punta ka sa kwarto. Tapos
Oo.
paglabas mo, nakaganon yung parents.
Yeah, no. You know, I have, alam mo
For
yun,
the morning.
don't we have this term na namimili?
Oh.
Ako rin.
Namamahay.
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 Oo, sa
Namamahay ka.
pagka-jebs, no?
Oo.
Yeah, namamahay. Is that the term?
Oo,
Yes.
namamahay.
I lock up.
Oo.
Hindi ko kaya umakyat sa...
Oo.
When I was a teenager, yes.
Oo.
Because my dad has caught me full range. As in
As in
action.
nakahubad? As in like...
As in action.
Oo, talagang...
In action.
Okay.
He
Open
You
the door,
opened the
hindi ka
door
nag-lock?
and then you
Because
were
when
there?
we were younger, me and my brother don't have a lock.
You were there.
Wala.
Wala kami lock sa
Bawal.
door. Bawal eh. My mom would never put a lock on our door. So, I remember,
Nag-uwi ka ng babae.
no, that was my girlfriend.
Oh, alam nila.
Much older. Much older. Like 4 years older. 3 to 4 years older. And we were, syempre, TV was on the right. I remember vividly. Cool Runnings, Disney
Oo.
was playing.
Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, pero yung ano yun, yung contest na yung
The
nakasled.
bobsled.
Bobsled.
The
oo.
Jamaican
Hindi siya
bob.
animation. Hindi siya animation. Ano yun? Pero
No.
Disney lang nag-produce.
Yeah.
Okay yan. Gusto ko yun.
Yeah, and
Wow.
so
Ganun ka rin.
yeah, I was in the formation of a doggy, and Dad knocked the rolling knock.
Oo, yung
Tapos,
bukas.
Bukas.
Oo, alam ko yun, men. Walang ano yun.
Oh, my dad saw everything, and my girlfriend just dropped the bed because
Nakakabad siya.
yeah, she's on 4s, right? And,
Oh my gosh, she was on 4s?
she was on
Oh,
4s.
doggy.
Okay,
Ayun lang
sorry, hindi
pupunta
ako
mo.
nakatingin.
Ayun lang pupunta mo dun.
So that is just and walks in. We're like facing him, and we're like, oh man, walang ligtas.
Walang ligtas yun.
My dad is very, he's more passive. It's my mom that's the war
Ay,
freak.
sumunod yung mahi mo?
So my dad calls me, Antonio, we need to talk. So I'm like, I'm like 17, 18 years old.
Oo.
I'm like, what the hell do I do? Do I go out? My girlfriend's like almost really like pissed because she's much older. So she lives alone. She has her own place.
Oo.
So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I go, you can jump out the window.
Ay, pero alam mo, umalis
Second
yung mahi-
floor.
Oo.
Yeah, and she's like, no. You want me to jump out the window? I'm like, can you? Or what I'll do, I'll get a ladder and then I'll come around. And then my dad says, yo, your mom's on her way home. Oh no, I said, you have to leave. You have to leave because she's parked by the curb. I go, you have to leave now. as soon as she comes down, because it took a while, like 30 minutes to, because we had to get our emotions together. We were both like just startled. So I finally open the door. I see my dad. He's in the kitchen. We have to go down the stairs, go down another stairs, and my dad's there, and he's shaking his head, and he's just looking at my girlfriend. And as soon as I open the door, my mom has groceries, and she looks pissed. She knows because it's the sex hair. Girls know, right? Moms know. Moms know when something's happening. So she just bolts out, and my mom hates that. My mom hates that if you
No hi, no hello.
yeah, yung bastos na you don't acknowledge.
You don't even.
You're coming out of my house. You better acknowledge me. And she didn't do any of that. And she just left, went to her car, and took off. And my mom and that very moment, she hated that girl. Like, exed her. For the rest of her life, she would never ever be able to come over. And I couldn't see her. And I said, but that's what I like. You know, you're young, 17.
Ayaw mo, ha?
Yung bawal.
Oh.
You like, man, when you're 17, your parents say, F that girl
Nah.
is bad for you. Oh, you
Lalo tumitindi sex niyan.
exactly. That's basically where I got the foundations
Ayaw
of
sa'yo ng mami ko. Ayaw sa'yo ng
where I
mami
learned
ko.
a lot of the things that I know now.
Ayaw sa'yo ng mami ko. Ayaw ko rin sa mami ko. Pero sarap mo.
Why is that, Doc? Bakit mas masarap yung bawal when it comes to intimacy? Right? Yung bawal ba? Why
Yeah,
is
because it's,
I mean,
may,
I'm not married, so
limited ka, diba?
I'm not married, so I wouldn't know how it is to have sex with with one partner for the rest of my life. I haven't been there yet, but I guess you can.
Ako?
Ano ikaw?
Bakit ako? Antonio?
Nagulat si Alex.
Antonio?
Nag-aayos lang ng
Bakit ako?
ng headphones.
25 years
Ano?
married?
7!
27 years married?
Oh.
27 years, but you take away 10 because he didn't have sex for 10,
For
right?
10 years, para hindi siya makabuntis. So, 17 years
Bait
lang.
ko, Tones. Ang bait ko, Tones.
But yeah, the bawal kasi is limited. You don't know when you're gonna do it again. Right?
Okay.
As opposed to having someone like being married, you know that it's there all the time. Yung availability, you can do it anytime. You're not committing a sin. So, that adds to the desire, the excitement.
Okay. 863108999. Living with the in-laws. Let us know what are some of the growing pains. It's part of our culture, right? That okay lang, dito ka na lang sa bahay. Tumira. Mag-ipon ka muna. It may not be always the easiest, but obviously on a financial status, it's so helpful. I know my parents told her parents, my mom told her mom and dad that they can come over weekends. Kasi nag-aaway sila pag long stay. My mom and my grandmother, nag-aaway sila palagi. So they had their own place. They finally got their own place in Canada. And then when my grandmother was still alive, and then it was more civil.
Ganun naman ang human nature eh. Kahit naman sa pagbisita mo sa bansa, may certain
May
araw ka
threshold.
lang sa bansa. Isang bansa, kahit, no matter kahit anong ganda niyan, meron ka lang yung snow ng Finland. Pagdating ko, oh my God, snow, I can live here forever. After 4 days,
Ayaw mo na.
I don't want to see a snow. I don't want to feel a snow. I just want to get out of that. I want to see
I
sunshine.
need the sun.
Diba?
Right?
Jogging.
Nag-travel ako ng 12 hours just to get out of Finland. Dapat buwas pa kami alis. No, sabi ko, we leave now, we go to the airport straight, we wait there for 8 hours. I don't
Oh my
wanna wait
gosh.
Talaga?
inside this cabin.
Nalungkot ka.
Pag tingin mo
Hindi,
sa
malamig
bintana, ganun kaputi. Ang ganda nung, yung puting, di ba? Parang yung the same
Halo-halo.
snow, the same snow na ginagano pa yung first day mo.
Yeah.
Woo, what the snow?
Nilalaro mo pa.
Fourth day, so sunugin yung
Hindi, kasi for
Boracay, how many days? Tones, Boracay.
Boracay,
Oh, how many days?
I can stay there a
Tumira
month.
ka doon
Oh, ama.
Tumira ka doon.
Pero may wala kang maximum doon?
A month.
A month, di ba?
I think the when I wanted to leave was after a month.
Oh.
Ayoko na.
O, di ba?
Ayoko na.
Parang ganun din yung ano, di ba?
1
Parang
month.
ganun din yung...
I think I need...
Parang ganun din yung
I
family.
need the city.
Family, pag sa airport, it's nice to see you. 4 na araw. May maalala yun. Ikaw, alam mo, sumusobra ka na. Kaya napunta ka sa US eh. Ugali mo eh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So, question kay Doc Rica.
Okay.
Ano po?
Okay. Pag as you age ba, nababawasan talaga yung number of times you do it? As you get older?
Oo naman. Kasi madaming factors eh. Madaming factors involved.
Yeah.
Your job,
Yeah.
syempre your body, diba?
Yeah.
Your responsibilities, yung priority mo. So, normal and common siya mabawasan. But, kung ayaw mo siya mabawasan, katulad ni Alex dito, gagawan mo ng paraan, diba?
Yo, bro, how old are you?
34.
You know what? You know what I suggest?
Yeah.
In the next few years, you either get a strengthening coach or at least a gym membership. But
Okay.
I'm telling you, every year when you hit your 30s, you lose at least 30 to 35, 1% of your muscle mass. And
Yeah.
I did not know this, but ever since 2 years ago, I stopped working out from 2019 because of the pandemic. So 2020, 2021, 2022, hindi ako workout heavily. Wala akong gana. As in, I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? And then and I got really thin, right? Very,
yeah.
very thin.
Yeah.
To the point where I was just doing a little yoga, meditation, but wala akong strength, wala akong power. Now I signed up 2022 of July. I got a strengthening coach na hindi yun mabigat na weights. It's just making sure all your parts of your body are strong and strength training.
Home service? Ano pumunta ka sa gym?
They do home service for you for if you want, but you can also go to the gym kasi lapit lang Shaw Boulevard Physio Lab. So
Okay.
when you get a strengthening coach or you go back to the gym in your 30s and you continuously do this as you get older, I'm telling you, it will help in raising your testosterone because bumababa yan eh. And when you don't have testosterone, when the levels go down, hindi ka nagiging horny.
Talaga?
Nahihirapan ka ma-arouse, yes.
It takes longer for you to get back up on the saddle. So, let's say, 1 pop. Kaya mo ba mag 2-3 pop right away? Hindi eh, right?
After 1, tapos ka na.
I'm telling you, start working out, start eating nutritiously, and overall well-being, trust me, when you go pop 1, pop 2, pop 3, and you're like, oh shit.
Nakakailang pop ka ba, Tones?
It depends. Right
Ngayon.
now, obviously the downtime is much longer than I was
Of
when I was younger. Well, it's been a while now. It's I'm paying to abstain, right? So, but usually mga 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes. I wanna
You
get the
can do it
downtime.
again.
Yeah. Especially if bago. You know what I mean?
Kasi mas excited ka.
It's- yeah.
Yes.
Oo, tama. Ay, ba't ako na matama? Ay, tama ka. Hindi, tama ka to.
I mean, when it's someone, there's that thrill of not knowing that
Yeah.
person, and
Yeah, and exploring a
Exploring,
new person,
yeah,
knowing this person, knowing what she wants.
yeah.
All right. Thank you, boys.
Doc Rica,
All right, thank you.
Alam mo ito, hypothetical question. Hypothetical to. Kasi kailangan natin pag-usapan.
Hypothetical,
Kung may isang lalaki, may babae siya.
Okay.
Okay.
Tapos may asawa siya.
Okay.
Tapos ipapactory natin yung paghina ng sex.
Okay. From the girl or guy?
It's a guy.
The guy
May dalawa siya. May dalawa siyang girl eh. Yung
Yung
wife,
asawa niya, tsaka yung...
kabit.
Okay.
Tapos itong si guy nanghihina. Sabi mo, Tones, yung usapan natin. Sinong mas makakaramdam? Or ang distribution pa rin is, siyempre bawal to isa, di ba? Pag magbabawas ka na, di ba pag magbabawas ka ng distribution, sino makakatanggap ng makakalata ng pagbabawas? Yung wife, no?
The first. Always the first.
Halimbawa,
When you get a new car,
yung 50% mapupunta pa rin yung 40% sa tapos 10% ramdam ng wife yung pagkabago, no?
well, something.
Oo, mararamdaman
Yeah.
naman talaga.
Well,
Kaya-
Yung yung other mo, hindi niya mararamdaman kasi there's
Oo, kaya nga isang factor yun to know if may third
Oo.
party ba, kung may biglang nagbago.
Oo.
Yes.
Hindi, parang naman kung sabi ni Tones na yung dahil nga sa old age, katulad ko, 51 ako. Oo.
Hindi mo ka parang 31 lang.
Pero,
Hindi ka na mapagod.
Hindi ka napapagod?
Oo. Jeans.
So, baka yun yung kailangan malaman ng mga listeners natin.
Ano, kailangan malaman ng wife mo. Siguro yun ang kailangan malaman ng wife mo.
Hindi. Paano ka? Kaya mo, nahulog tuloy yung ano mo.
Siguro sabi ng wife ni Alex, hindi kami nagsasex. Anong sinasabi niya?
Na-interview ko yan si Alex. Nag-viral nga yung interview ko sa kanya. Kasi kung ano nung pinagsasabi.
Sabi ko na totoo.
Pero yun nga, baka yun yung kailangan ng listeners natin na malaman. Paano ka at that age, paano ka dire-diretso pa rin ma-arouse?
Pero susundin ko yung sinabi ni Tones talagang ako, coach.
Mag-exercise ka.
No, you really have to put the time in.
Oh, yes.
As guys, when we age, we slow down. It's inevitable, and we need to be like LeBron James, where he invests so much in his health, in what he puts in his body. You know what I mean? 28 years, he's still dunking and running like he's like crazy, man. Like
tama.
at that age, 46 na siya. 46.
Ano nga ang sikreto mo, Alex?
Pag kinumpare mo rin yung 30s ko, 40s ko, iba
pa
rin.
rin.
May ibig sabihin, pero ang napapansin lang yung dura, yung
Dura?
Yung ejaculate, hindi na siya mas malakas. Hindi na siya explosive.
Kulang sa you have to eat yung fruits, you have to go to the you have to eat. Kulang nga sa nutrients.
Nasa harap ng wife ko, kain ng fruits, hindi naman sabi dapat di mo na sinabi yan ngayon. Dapat minessage mo na lang ako.
Kumain ka daw.
There are fruits to build up your semen, right? There's foods.
Yung talsik ang hanap-hanap mo.
Pero yung velocity nga ata yung power yung hinahanap. So, hindi ba muscle control din yun?
Yeah. It has to do with also Kegel exercises.
Yeah,
If you're not doing Kegel exercises, so in Tantra, they have breath work
Di ba ang tao pag ang sarap ng pag dumudura, may pwesto.
Yeah.
Pero ang mahirap naman dumura, tapos lalabas na sa bibig yung dura, parang ang pangit naman nun. Wala ang kwenta.
Pero yun yung gusto kong malaman kasi wala naman akong ganun eh.
Yeah.
Magkaiba ba yung feeling nung malakas na dura kaysa dun sa
Yeah, of course.
In terms of intensity of orgasm?
Parang di ba? Hindi, pag sa sariling sikap kasi,
sige.
Yung masturbation kasi maganda tignan yun di ba? Yung parang yung bata ka talagang
But you're young eh. You're young and filled with so
pero ngayon pag ginanon mo yung puso mo
wala na.
maybe you're just
stress.
Well, stress has a big role.
Naman.
Stress has a big role in
hirap practice kasi pinakamahirap practicein yun eh. Kasi di ba?
So, pinapractice mo talaga siya.
Parang pag binaril mo yung isang pala, hindi naman ganun kadali na mag-reload ka agad. Hintay ka na naman. Parang ang pangit
Yeah.
Paano pa naman, pag pa second pa third, kumukunti pa lang.
Naman. Hindi na ganun kalakas eh.
Di ba?
Yeah, I if I'm not mistaken, there's a certain vegetable that you can take to really increase the load.
Tanungin natin yung mga doktor.
Alam ko meron eh.
Sayote.
Hindi
Kasi pag nawala sa'yo,
hindi gluta.
Nasaan na? Sayote.
Joke si Alex Calera.
Wala sa akin. Wala sa akin. Nasayote.
Hindi gluta ha.
Benta sa akin yun.
Kasi siyempre sa sobrang lakas, hinahanap ko sa na. Uy, nasayote.
Tayo.
Okay,
Sige, ito pa yung tanong ko. Magkaiba ba yung feeling ng orgasm sa lalaki kapag nagsasarili ka o kapag may partner ka?
I think it has to do. A lot of it has to do with also the partner's experience, how they are, how well experienced they are. That has a big difference. It has a huge role factor because when we're doing it on our own, it's just basic.
Oo.
Basic lang. We know but when someone else is, we have the visuals, and also if they know what they're doing, the rhythm.
Kasi, di ba Tods, no? Kasi ako, tayo, pag nagagal, alam mo yung control na kamay mo.
Yeah.
Kaya, alam mo kung masasarap ka talaga. Pero pag may ka-partner ka, nakuha niya yung ano mo, yung, no? Yung, hindi mo
Yung
siya
kiliti
kakilala,
mo,
tapos wala ang hands, tapos bilang, oh my God.
Paano yun?
It's a skill set.
That is masarap. Na iba. Pero pag,
So, yung mas
pero
intense
pag
yung
boring, tapos ikaw din
orgasm nyo.
nagtatrabaho dun sa girl,
Wala rin.
Parang, hindi
Well, that's a skill set that I guess that's
kaya
something that,
ma-offend kayo mga babae pag sinabi na, dapat nagsarili na lang ako eh. Ibig sabihin,
hindi natuwa.
Oo.
Okay.
well, even girls. I think girls have a.
mas marami.
I think
Iba.
there's a lot more girls that complain
Mas
about
maraming
guys.
complain ng girls, syempre.
Siyempre,
The guys have no clue what they're doing, where it's at.
Oo.
they can't fight the clit, mga ganun.
Yeah. 8631089. We'll take a quick break. If you guys have any questions with Doc Rica or Alex
Alex.
regarding sex and
marami
any
po.
sex advice.
Oo.
Madami yan si Alex.
Also, I was reading this thing that this new golden juice is popular in Hollywood. It's drinking or urine facials. I don't know what
Ano?
the urine facials.
Huh?
So apparently, some people in Hollywood are getting it. Also, it's I don't know. It's a thing on Reddit that I saw. And also golden juice. It's a thing in Hollywood as well that some celebrities are drinking this stuff, and they're offering you, if you drink it, fame
You
and
drink
fortune.
their urine?
I don't know if the golden juice is urine, but the urine is urine facials. There's an actual
No way.
yeah, and apparently it helps the skin. It makes them look younger. So I don't know. I would not
I wouldn't do that. No way. No.
Would you?
No.
your very own, huh? Yes.
Hindi pa rin. Ew.
Akin? At sa akin naman, di ba?
Yeah.
Ilalagay mo yung ihi mo
If
sa
it will make you
mukha.
10, 20 years, that's what they're saying. Like some celebrities, I'm not sure if was it Sandra Bullock, Tom Cruise. They're saying,
Kaya pala-
how come these guys look?
Kaya banat na banat
Kaya
yung
hindi,
mukha
kaya pala
nila.
mapanghin ang amoy. Kaya pala papanghin ang mga hype nila.
But that's already waste. Why are you going to use it?
I have no clue. I wanted to actually ask you that.
I'm not a doctor. Don't
Yeah,
ask me that.
but why it's an in thing, but for some Hollywood celebrities?
Bakit? May mga waste, di ba? Yung mga
Alam mo,
ginagawang
feeling ko-
fertilizer.
Ay, well, for another reason.
Oh, that's true.
Feeling ko, ang dami lang nilang pera in life na wala na silang alam gawin but to do all these kinds of things.
Well, maybe. Well, we don't know.
We don't know. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't try it, but
Bakit di ba pag nakagat ka ng ng jellyfish?
Dahil ihi.
daw.
but ibang that's not yours. That's someone else's.
Oo, di ba? Hindi, pwede mo rin iyan. Pero,
Hindi, pero parang ang alam ko na may scientific explanation for it. Kasi yung
Oo.
sting ng jellyfish parang manineutralize
Mali mo rin naman, yung tong try ko nga mamayang gabi. Inform kita. Ay, ilang
Sige.
gaano katagal ba yung ilang bang
Bakit TikTok live yan?
ilang bang hilamos bago mag-epekto, tone?
Wala.
Anong gagawin mo?
Wala.
Sasaluhin mo yung ihi mo tapos lalagyan mo sa mukha mo ganun? Or
Pero pag ganun ba magiging daily routine mo yan? Diba mo, dapat tuwing 8 p.m. nakipag-dinner. Sandali lang ha.
It's time. It's time.
It's time, no?
You want to watch me? Di ba? How do you do that on TikTok, right? Here
I cannot even.
we're applying we're gonna exfoliate my face with my own urine. Like, I mean, Check it out.
I will Google it and
check it out.
figure it out.
Pag mata iiwan mo pa ng overnight.
Yeah, it's an in thing actually. Urine facials and then this golden
Urine
juice,
facials.
where some celebrities are offered fame and fortune if they drink this special juice. Really interesting. I've
Ang dami nang ginagawa ngayon yung mga paayos sa mukha,
Yeah.
paayos talagang pagka ang itsura no? Nakaka-apekto rin ba yung Doc Rica, yung looks?
Saan?
Sa...
Sex therapist ako, hindi ako derma. Ano ba kayo?
Hindi, ibig sabihin sa sex, ano ba?
Oo naman.
Dapat ba Ibig sabihin,
Dapat-
magkaiba ng attracted sa...
Of course. Kasi yun yung unang-una eh. You have to be physically attracted to the person. Diba? For you to get aroused.
Sabagay, sa mga biros, no, pumipili ka ng babae.
Oo. Kung anong gusto mo, kung ano yung type
Ikaw
mo.
yun.
Hindi,
Ikaw.
kwento rin.
Kailan last mo?
Basta-basta. Tagal na.
Kahit yung katawan, diba? So, meron kang type. Kahit yung amoy, may ganun. So,
Okay.
importante yun for your arousal.
But also, I think, for many of us, this has happened when we used to go out at night, right? When we used to be, if you did go out in the nightlife industry, as the hours go by,
Ano yun? Bakit may sumisigaw?
as the hours go by, and there's slim pickings at night, as you get to 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Your standards,
Bumaba rin, no?
you know, it's either you go home alone or you decide, okay, you know what?
Yeah, parang ayaw, wag na lang.
Wag na lang.
Or-
Yeah, I mean, you can adjust. You adjust
Yes.
to what's there, whoever you meet, you know. And that's why my Lola says anything open past 11 is usually only a pair of legs.
Talaga?
Yeah, my Lola, yeah, she said that.
Hindi ba 7-Eleven?
She was, you know, well, that during her,
Nagjo-joke ako, Alex. Tumawa ka.
it wasn't funny for him.
I know.
Because he goes to Uncle John's.
Ayaw ma. Hindi, totoo yan, di ba? Pag kahit pumunta ka doon, di ba, kung napagpilian na eh.
Yeah, or umuwi na.
Umuwi na.
Tapos
So,
na yung shift. Pwede naman
Oo.
yun. May
Hindi,
nauna na.
kahit sa
Yung
mga girls,
sinasabi
ibig
mo.
sabihin, may nakapagkilala na.
Hindi ba in Boracay, it happens, except guys are the ones that are hunted, right? With obviously, you'll see outside jammers, di ba? Alam mo, Alex, sa labas ng jammers, there's a bunch of girls mixed in with a lot of trance as well, and they wait for guys that come out till 3, 4 a.m. And obviously they're inebriated with alcohol and they're lasing na. So
Game na. Less
Game.
inhibitions, game na.
yeah, at the end of the day, it's you know what? I'm drunk. Let's go for it. Diba? You don't really
Think about it anymore.
Yeah, standards don't come to play if you're under the influence. Like really lasing, as in wasak.
Kaya nga hindi yan kasama sa consensual sex, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi you're not thinking right. Yes.
Talaga?
Yes.
Hindi.
Boy, how many times have you had sex under the influence of alcohol?
Wala.
Wala.
Wala. Mag-break na nga tayo.
Under the influence
Wala.
of my charm.
Under charm, okay.
Pero ang hirap pala nung ngayon, no? Hindi mo na alam eh.
Kung
Na ano?
tatayo, hindi.
Hindi sa nakainom. Ibig sabihin, anong threshold na hindi siya, gusto niya ka talaga. Ano ba yung consider?
If it's consent,
Oh.
I think oh man, you have to.
Pag-usapan nyo, kasi
think
it's before, during,
Is
after.
it the younger generation asks? Hi.
Yeah, you have to ask.
Do you want to have sex?
Really
Do you
have to
want to? Is this something you want to do? Like even in mid,
Yeah, before, during, after.
you want me to
siya.
stop?
Oo.
like actually during.
At
I think
saka-
I know one person. She dated a younger guy, Gen Z, and in the process of them having sex, he asked her, "Should I stop or is this okay?"
Yun pala yung joke na nagba-viral din ngayon, yung sa barbero.
Ano?
Yung tinatanong nila, is it okay for me to touch you? Is it okay?
Oo,
Yung pala,
ganun. Yan
inano pala,
talaga.
parang sinasatire nila yung sex.
Yeah. It's a lot of. I don't know if a lot of guys practice it, but I've heard it.
Oo.
And it made my friends in her late 30s. So it was nice for her daw. I mean, it might not be for all women. Some women like the brusco alpha male taking charge. Ito, the kid was saying, "Is this okay? Do you mind if?"
Oo, yun pala yung ano.
I don't know.
Ito totoo ba yun sa barber or sinasatire lang nila yung ano? Kasi parang yung barber, parang, is it okay for me to touch your hair? I'm going to cut now. Is it okay? Tell me when
To stop? Oh, yeah. So there's...
Oo, meron naman
There's al-
talagang ganon na...
There's always consensual for
Yes.
every move. For every move. Wow. It
But I don't know for every move kasi
Yeah, it might-
gugupitin mo naman talaga yung buhok,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Hi, this is Candy.
Hi, Candy. Thanks for calling
Hi,
the show.
Yeah, I just want to comment on the topic regarding yung asking permission if you should stop or you should continue.
Okay.
Kasi parang yung mga Gen Z, parang kinoconsider nila na baka ma-offend ka. So they're just ayaw lang nilang ma-offend na after nitong session na to may masasabi siya. So parang they're not trying to ruffle feathers in any way. And
Yeah.
regarding dun sa sinabi ni Sir Alex na yung can I touch you? Kasi di ba right now may mga especially to dun sa mga LGBT na when they are trying to have their haircut, minsan kapag mali yung touch nung hairdresser, parang sa kanila that's offensive.
Talaga? Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
are there
sa mga LGBT brothers and sisters and stuff. Pero
Okay.
parang there are tendencies na kapag kunwari yung babae magpapagupit siya sa male na hairdresser.
Okay.
So parang
Straight na hairdresser, ha? Straight na guy.
yes, straight
Okay.
hair. Kasi di ba minsan may mga hairdressers
Yeah.
na straight pero they
Tama.
do female
Mhm.
hairstyles, right?
Mhm.
So they ask a permission. Parang some people or Gen Zs ask, want the hairdressers or anyone who has to do something with their hair or kahit may mga derma, ewan ko, they ask, they want them to ask them, is it okay if I touch you here? Is it okay if I do this procedure? Ganon.
Interesting. It's a new way. It's a new. It's far from our generation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. When you go into a barber shop or you go into a doctor, you see a doctor, we already think that back then this is a professional. Alam na.
Yes,
But
yes.
now,
Walang mali siya.
walang mali siya. Now with the Me Too movement, when we see a lot of women in Hollywood,
For sure.
it really changed the
Yeah.
the
I mean, even in our industry, because I'm working in a healthcare facility,
okay.
sometimes if we have to do a procedure, we are opted to ask na we have to explain na ma'am or sir, what
Grabe, no?
what do you want us to call you? How do you be called ma'am or sir if it's part of the LGBT? Tapos, ma'am, ganito po yung procedure natin. There are some process na kailangan na magtanggal ng clothes, ganyan. It's okay if you feel comfortable, if you prefer a female ganito or a male ganito para yung
Okay ako doon, yung choice. Kung gusto mong male.
Yeah,
okay ako
I
doon.
think the choice has always been
Ando doon naman yun. Na, ay, gusto
even
ko po
massage back in the day.
Bilang male and female, kundi yung suke, tinatawag mo na he's the one who's always handling me. I'll wait
Yeah,
for him.
yeah, suke.
Di ba? Parang yung favorite ano mo, di ba? Sa isang
Yeah,
lugar,
barber,
favorite ka.
exactly.
Kasi komportable ka na. Okay ako doon. Pero yung touch kasi, di ba? Parang part ng gagawin
Yeah.
niya yung, di ba? Yung awa, di ba?
Baka para sa'yo, kung ikaw yung tatanungin, sabihin mo na lang, okay, kahit anong gawin mo.
Yes.
But I think it's their, ano
Para
na
lang
yun
sa iba eh, no?
SOP yun to give respect eh.
Sa
To,
nagbabagong demand.
Yes.
It's changed. Even our habits, how we consume entertainment. Dati, we like to sit in front of TV, 30-minute shows. Ngayon, we don't want to sit in front of TV. We want to TikTok for 15 seconds. That's our entertainment. 15 seconds, no longer. Anything more than 15 seconds,
NBA best plays.
yeah.
I just wanna watch best plays. Kahit nga natalo pala sila eh. Ang dami pinapakitang highlight ng nakalong team eh. Akala mo, panalo to? Talo sila eh. Bakit ang daming pinalpal nitong hayop na player na to? Talo pala sila. Di ba ganun lang tayo ngayon? Pwede, ang ano lang, yung doon babalik tayo sa dating, no? Nawawala lang yung fun ng
Yung excitement.
For example, no?
When was the last time a guy went up to a girl's door, dating, like getting to know. We're not talking about already boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about mere strangers. When was the last time a guy actually rang the doorbell and talked to the parents? Now you text the girl, nandito ako, labas ka na.
Oo, wala eh.
I'm in the car, outside, your condo, your house, your village.
Wala ng personal touch.
Wala na. No, I don't remember last time I saw someone's parents. I mean, I remember, but I mean, it's a very long time ago.
Depende, ilang taon ba yung dinidate mo, Tones?
The parents didn't want to see me. The parents didn't want to see me, but that's fine.
Doon sa hindi lang dating scene. Kasi dati, ang babae pag umiinom, at lalaki rin kaya kami umiinom, para lumakas ng konti loob natin.
Yeah.
Ang lalaki, lumalakas ang loob pag nakainom. Yung babae, medyo nawawala yung hiya. Hindi naman yun eh. Ayun naman ang dahilan kung ba't tayo umiinom ng alcohol eh. At pagpunta mo doon sa tayo, pumunta tayo doon, hindi naman natin inaasahan na, uy, lasing or whatever. Para bang na part nung bar na may inuman. Tapos, kailangan pala, dati pag naka-encounter ka ng girl na, uy, hindi pa ako lasing, nagkukwentuhan kayo, assume mo yun. Kung ano man yung mangyari noon yun, pero ngayon, kailangan mo tanong.
Oh, no, now.
Kailangan mo tanongin.
Diba? Kailangan mo tanongin, di ba?
Now it's like you took advantage.
Yes.
Oh, yun ang nakakatakot.
You took advantage. I got drunk, but you still took advantage.
Ibig sabihin, I have to teach my kids. Diba?
Oh, you have to. You have to talaga. Nakapag...
Careful. Dati kasi, di ba dati,
No.
ang parents natin,
No.
you learn.
No, hindi
No,
pa.
hindi.
No.
I don't think it's being careful. I think it's really respecting
Yeah.
the woman.
It-
Kasi
it-
hindi talaga sila
I think it goes.
decide na maayos.
I think it goes for both.
Both, yes. Both.
Not about gender. It's about respecting the
The other.
that they're lasing and they can't think in a sober state, in a conscious state, because you're drunk, so you're gonna do stupid shit. When we're drunk,
Kaya nga, di ba, may sinasabi pag may alak, may balak.
si Sam YG talaga yun.
Pero alam mo ako, eto wala tong hindi to isang masamang guy na nasabihan mo na siya, di ba, pupunta. Siyempre, pagtingin niya doon, parang siya, oy, hi, I'm Alex, how are you? What's your name?
Yeah.
Tapos nagkwentuhan kayo, you're both drinking.
Yeah.
And one thing led to another. Hindi mo na alam ngayon sa present kung lahat yun ay with
With consent.
Oo.
Obviously.
Kasi mangyayari niyan, pwede kang kasuhan
Yes.
Yeah.
Oo,
Yeah.
kaya kahit years from now.
Yeah. She can backtrack. She can,
I was not, di ba?
that's what's happening now. Bill Cosby.
Lasing ako noon.
Parang wala nang, hindi na siya spontaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things that killed it. Being
Kasi
spontaneous.
Parang before, parang like what Sir Alex said and what you said, pag gumalis kayo, anything goes. If anything goes na,
Yeah.
oh shucks, may nangyari sa atin. Pero yun, parang it works both ways kasi hindi mo alam ginawa mo, hindi ko alam yung ginawa mo.
But we're learning because dati, if you look at dating apps, a lot of them now list their red flags. They don't want married guys. They don't want guys with girlfriends. They don't want guys who are not ready for an emotional relationship, who cannot communicate, who cannot call, text, and
Mas intentional na.
it's intentionally
straightforward,
and
wala nang,
swipe
let's
left.
not
If
beat
you
around
are a
the bush.
fuck
This is
boy,
what I want.
if you want to just have sex, if you just want to be casual, you swipe left. And I don't want to, and don't waste.
Yeah, because it
don't
lessens-
waste my time.
Exactly. And it also
Wow.
lessens the chances of heartache.
Yeah.
Heartache
Yeah.
that can be
Yeah.
traumatic.
Pero let me make kwento to
Okay.
my generation.
Okay.
Kung bakit ka nagkaganyan is because dumaan ka nga sa mga ganun para maging mabuo yung pagkatao mo eh. Ibig
Yeah.
sabihin, part ng pagbuo ng karakter mo, ang mahimik
Yes.
mo, you cannot really, kahit ano bang, hindi ko sasay mali
Yeah.
sinasabi ko lang yung mga nangyayari.
Yeah.
Kaya ka nagkaganyan kasi dumaan ka sa mga tao, nagkakilala mo yung taong mali, natuto ka, hindi ka pwedeng pumasok sa isang relasyon na perfect na agad. This is me, tinanggal mo.
Well,
Oo naman.
Of course, we can always lie.
Yeah.
Kahit na mag-red
That's
flag
right.
ka, papasok pa rin ako.
I can still swipe right.
I can still swipe right.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
hindi siya deter. Pero ibig sabihin, hindi tayo makakapaglagay talaga ng mga checker na pagkatapos nun, you got the, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
I pass all the, no. Because,
Hindi.
pero ibig sabihin, doon nga magsisimula yung pagbabago ng society na hindi natin alam kung maganda o hindi kasi you're not subjecting people doon sa development ng feelings.
Okay, yung sinasabi mo, yung argument mo kasing development of feelings, merong ibang kaakibat yan eh. May ibang consequences yan. Kasi kung from a woman's point of view, nag-sex kayo na lasing siya, kinabukasan hindi niya alam kung ano yung nangyari. Nawawala yung pagkatao niya.
Iba yun. I'm not after na doon eh. Okay na ako doon sa
Okay ka na doon.
samantalikan.
Oo.
Pero ang ibig sabihin, yung halimbawa,
Dating pa lang.
Dating pa lang,
Yeah.
naglagay ka na ng mga checks.
Yeah.
You're eliminating, parang hindi mo tinutulungan ang sarili mo mag-grow to identify people na may encounter mo sana kung may normal. Parang sundalo. Ang sundalo, hindi pwedeng mag-set na ang gusto kong kalaban, kailangan may pareho lang kami ng handgun, kailangan pareho kami ng kaya lang
Strength.
magsuntukan. You will have to practice para masanay ka doon, and then you will
Well, I think
You have to
initially.
experience every stage.
Yeah.
No, pero
But I think initially, I think that's what you I think now this new generation, they're much more sensitive. So now they're trying to avoid. Tayo, hindi,
Game
bawal.
lang, oo.
Wait,
Oo.
Kahit iyak ka dyan,
wait,
iyak
like
ka?
before, bad girl yan. Oh, shit. Oh, bad girl. Oy, naka-short skirt.
Oo.
Okay. You know what I mean? We want to be in the line of fire. We want to burn.
Oh, yes.
We want to get paso. Now they're like, no, we don't want that. This generation is more careful, their boundaries are set. They're
Oo.
but they're not ready. Even if they do find someone and they get effed over,
Yeah.
tiklop din sila.
Yeah.
Thinking that
Feeling ko mararanasan nila yun
Yeah,
one way or
yeah.
another.
Yeah.
It's just a different
Wala
path,
silang
right? Because
different way.
That's the reality of life.
we have to adapt
Yes.
to them. The kids, adults don't adjust to the kids. The new generation, the younger generation is the one that dictates what's gonna happen.
Hindi lang yun.
I really think that we can't defeat them.
Hindi lang yun. Papasok na rin yung...
My parents would not adjust to me. Ano nang ganyan? I left.
Ako din eh. Ako din. Yan lang yan eh.
My dad said, you don't want to live, you don't want to have rules under my home? You leave. And when I do, I left.
So there's a possibility ba na... May tanong to ha. Tanong to kung may mga nakikinig sa atin. Kung naman may check ako na I don't like married women, I don't like...
You don't like married women?
Halimbawa, may check siya na pag may, di ba sa mga dating app,
Okay.
I don't like married men, sabi mo,
Okay.
married women, ayoko na ganon. So, dahil sa binibigyan natin ng karapatan lahat, it's your life, pagka chumik ako na I like going out with married, ngayon, hindi mo na siya matatag na mali o hindi, kasi ayun yung preference niya.
Oh. Yun eh. Ikaw yung may gusto
See?
dun eh.
Ang ibig ko sabihin, we're now eliminating the exact wrong and right.
Well,
Kasi
I
nagiging
think-
black and white siya sa'yo.
Yeah.
Wala namang exact
Okay,
wrong and
pero
right
ibig
eh.
sabihin, and that's dangerous also.
Yeah, but I think here it's
Kasi,
a lot of people. I think we have to see that, whether it's right or wrong, people do whatever they want.
Oh. Yes.
There's the free will.
Oo.
Masarap yung bawal eh. I'll tell you now.
Kasi I'm an old school, halimbawa, bata ako pero old school ako na, man, gusto kong pumatol sa may asawa.
Yeah.
Check.
Well,
So,
if the girl,
Nangyayari naman yun kahit walang dating app na
Oh.
Diba? It's happening.
pero ibig sabihin, ang taas ng pag-asa ko sa generation na to was really trying to, di ba? We're trying, sensitive yan ha. Alam nila yung, maging sila to.
yeah, but at the end of the day, you cannot, as we said.
Hindi pa rin no?
We said when you're already there, and you realize that shit, na in love ka na, but may relationship. Do you have the capabilities, the emotional intelligence to say, okay, this person's married pala. Okay, I'm gonna pull out. Hindi ko na kaya. Bawal to. No. I mean, you know,
pasok ba yung human nature?
yeah, I mean, if you feel that, you know, you stand a chance in getting this guy who's married to be with you, who says sweet nothings, does all the
Tingin
actions.
sa akin.
Right.
Kasi wala ibang titignan.
Because you're the girl.
I know.
You know, and does all the right things. You know, the 5 languages of love, which whatever. Syempre, ma-fall ka eh. Whether guy or girl, whether it's right or wrong, someone's gonna feel something, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
The proximity, yung pagpalagi kayong magkasama, meron talaga. There's
You know what
intimacy
happened to
involved.
Yeah, office romance. Office
Yeah.
romance, especially, you know, I won't mention which industry, but it happens. You know, you spend a lot of time with a certain coworker. You're gonna fall. Thank God we're all guys here, right?
Ano, parang di ba yung Wall-E, yung mga
Wall-E?
Wall-E yung yung robot,
Si-
di ba? Yung mga
okay.
tao doon, hindi na makapaglakad,
Sa Disney.
Disney, di ba? Yung
Okay.
Wall-E.
Yeah.
Nandun na lang sa upuan nila.
Kasi those are the in-adjust nila na, di ba?
Yeah.
Nag-adjust sila
Nag-adjust
dun
sila.
sa technology.
Technology,
Dun sa-
di ba? Yung
That's
mga
right.
tao, hindi na nabigyan ng because of the
Human habits change.
pero tumaba yung mga tao.
That's right.
Hindi naging
Fit.
fit kasi nga
Yeah,
kulang palagi.
obese.
Nagkaganon.
Something happens.
Nung
Tama.
nag-backfire din.
Pero feeling ko,
Pina-easy yung buhay
oh,
Yeah.
na kung na pala dyan sa dulo, nakaupo na sila. Tapos,
This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, with the advent of technology, when I was telling Gino na with in my generation, if we had homework, we had to friggin' bring home the encyclopedia or our parents. Our parents would have the
mahal-mahal pa no encyclopedia
Britannica
na yan.
encyclopedia and mano page by page you read information on the question to write the essay, the correct answer. Now the kids so easy.
GPT.
eto, tanong ko to.
Chat GPT. Yo,
Hi Candy, are you still there?
Tanong ko to. Ayan. Nakakapagkwento tayo ng advancement na technology na napakalaki ng difference.
Yeah.
Bakit? Sumusulat tayo ng papel for assignment, research sa library.
I'd get straight A's.
Pero ibig sabihin,
I get straight A's.
ibig sabihin,
Congrats.
because of our habits na research and everything,
Yeah.
yung technology natin, mabilis yung progress.
Yeah.
Ngayon, dahil dumali, ano ngayon na magiging, in a span of 1980 to 2024, ganyan ang technology advancement natin. At dahil napakadali na ng 2024, ano ngayon ni-expect mo na advancement ng 2024 to 2030, 2034?
Malalaman natin.
The same, 1980 to 2024, same year.
Yeah.
Hindi, di ba siya mabagal kasi we made it easier for them
Yeah, it's easier for them. So much
na
easier.
ang inasa natin mas mabilis ang advancement. Remember, human ang behind sa pag-advance ng
Yeah.
technology.
It's always it will always be that way.
Ano ngayon ang gagawin mo kung ang human mo is already parang
So parang nga sinasabi mo, wala na silang mahanap na
ma-challenge.
problema.
Hindi, wala din sinasabi
Oo.
Wala silang challenge.
Ayun nga.
Kasi nga pinag-easy natin. Unlike us, kaya tayo naging ganito kasi ang dami nating
I agree
ginawa
with
para
that.
mapabuti. Ngayon ba, nakabuti ba yon for this generation? Because we have
Well,
because ito na yung result ng ating mga umisi.
I just want to
cellphone.
comment on that. Based on experience, I have OJTs here in my workplace.
okay.
May times na nawawala ng internet. So we have to look at some papers manually.
Yeah.
Napufrustrate sila.
Oh yeah.
Napufrustrate sila.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it na yung mga OJT nowadays, nahihirapan sila sa simple arithmetic without using their calculators.
You know where you see this? So, I frequent Siargao a lot, and
Yeah.
and they have fluctuations of internet brownouts, maybe twice a day, maybe once a day, sometimes half a day. You know, but you'll see the kids there when they don't have internet. Lumalabas, but the city kids that are there for vacation, oh my gosh, what the F? What the F?
Ano nga, parang ang gandang
They go
gawing,
nuts. They go nuts.
gawing
Like even my friends,
contest.
the parents are like, "Oh, walang internet. Shit. Lipat tayo ng resort." Because we're so used to having connected on the being connected on the internet.
You're so dependent on
We're
the
so
internet.
dependent.
I think na
We're
this generation, if in case wag naman sana na magkaroon ng EMP or something, na magkaroon ng total internet blackout, like what they
Well,
are
actually,
discussing.
that's what they're saying, right? That China controls the
Yes,
grid
actually, that's
and will
what
shut
China
down.
is
Yeah.
trying to do.
Yes. They're
Sabi
trying to
nila,
control.
yung mga generation ngayon may hirapan, and the ones who will thrive are the millennials and the Gen X.
Hindi ba the conspiracy theory there? What I was hearing was, so this whole that everyone's on TikTok was the whole game plan, so that when China shuts down the whole grid, the electrical grid, it's civil war. Because everyone is attacking each other. We can't stay still. We're fighting. We're going to be fighting each other.
Yeah.
And we're going to be our own worst enemy. Our society is against ourselves. We're basically we're going to destroy each other, and that's what the conspiracy theory is America will self-destruct, implode amongst, which is already happening. You see what's happening with Asians during the pandemic. You see what's happening now with Hispanic, with African Americans, with Black Americans, and the whites, and with the whole presidential race, and you'll see that in each country has their own,
Yung dollar hindi na ginagamit hindi na raw gagamitin sa isang transaction.
That's what they want. They want the yuan, and they want the ruble, Russian to be the staple for Europe, and I don't know, and these are all theories, conspiracy theories, and but it might happen in the way we're going, the rate that the world is. We're so focused on ourselves. That's what the internet has. We're so focused on ourselves that we forgot that. Okay, let's live life. Let's just talk to one another. Let's not fight each other. Let's communicate. Instead, we're trying to get one up on the next guy.
We're nearing Terminator stage.
And
Naparod na natin to. Titigas na ulo.
Ayaw matuto.
Pa-AI pa ngayon.
Sino yan? Linda Hamilton?
Oo, Linda Hamilton. Di ba natuto ngayon? Tapos pinapalakad yun pa yung mga robot.
Yeah. Who taught us that? So Terminator, and also, what's the Keanu Reeves? Matrix.
The Matrix.
Demolition Man, pag binanood mo, so ang galing ng pagkakagawa ng Demolition.
Like, if you watch, everyone asks, like, in Bumble, the question is, what's your game plan if a zombie apocalypse happens? And I feel like we're zombies to the internet.
In a sense.
We're not, in a sense, getting bitten, or maybe the pandemic was a form of zombies because we were afraid to be around people. Like, konting ubo, we would curse, right? Or we walk away, we move. But in a sense that we're so glued to the internet, we're so attached to it that we can't put it down. How many hours do you spend on your phones, right? Almost, at least.
The whole day.
The whole day?
Right? No, not me. I mean,
most of us.
People, yeah.
Most of us. If we're not doing anything, nakatingin sa phone. We're on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
In fact,
pag nasa elevator, nasa phone.
Nagugumpit nga yung Netflix sa cellphone eh.
Yeah.
You're making your Netflix background.
Meron nga tumatawid na nakatelepono eh.
Yeah. TVs are no longer the needed.
Yung pauso pa ngayon. Yung pauso pa ng Apple ngayon, yung may...
Oh, yun!
Yung Vision Pro.
Ayun ang sinasabi kong pa-Wally na, pa-Wally.
Alam mo kung saan ako inis na Ines? Yung mga nagda-drive, kunyari Grab, tapos nagsiselfone sila habang nagda-drive.
Well, soon you're gonna have that.
Tawagan sila ng mga misis nila. Yun naman ang very our generation. Saka na, nagda-drive.
Tapos maririnig nung nakasakay,
Ako, may nasakyan dati, yung Grab. Yung driver na ipag-away doon sa misis. Pero mo driver mo na ipag-away, maitang ulo. Kung ibangga niya yun. Sabay-sabay na tayo mamatay.
Oh my God. All right, let's take a quick one. Thank you, Candy, for staying.
Thanks, Candy.
All right, have a great evening. For those that are wondering, we have Alex Kalea, and we also have Doc Rica. We have 15 more minutes. Maybe we should do joke time. We haven't done joke time in a
Napatawag tayo, joke time.
Huh?
Oo, tama.
Tama, joke.
Tama.
All right, up for grabs is a Boys Night Out gift pack. It's worth around 2,000 pesos. It has a whiskey glass, Boys Night Out whiskey glass, and also a coaster.
Sa update sa show ko. It's either Thursday or Friday. Your choice.
Thursday or Friday, where's this gonna be?
Add Soul QC.
Yeah.
Add Soul QC.
Ano oras to? Ano oras?
Papa TJ.
I saw it last night.
Add Soul QC or District 1 BGC.
Thank you. Those that came out last night. Nyoy Volante was at Odd Soul QC.
Nice. Nakita ko eh.
Okay. And we also have Doc Rica here, who is the co-founder of unpru.com. We'll get we'll get more
Download
info.
the app, please. Unproved.
So it's available now on
iOS and Android. Please download the app
Namimigay ka ba,
and
Dr.
message
Ano,
us
mga
your
lubricant?
feedback.
Namimigay ka ba ng lubricant?
Bakit gusto mo?
Hindi, tatanong ko lang. Hindi mo dati mo items mo.
But yeah, it's a sex therapy app, and also for couples who want to learn more about sex, about themselves.
I'm curious.
Download the app. Unproved.
You know, we've talked about how the advancement of technology and how our habits have changed. How has sex adapted? Or has it gone down the level of intimacy? Is it just like wham bam, thank you ma'am, now that we're so on our phones?
Yeah, nawawala na yung cuddle time and the talking after. Yes, may mga ganon. Even for married couples.
Ikaw, Alex, mahilig ka sa cuddling eh.
Sino? Ako?
And it becomes very difficult.
Wala pang cellphone, wala nang cuddling.
Kaya pala sanay na siya. So, if you want to get that intimate moments back,
Pagkatapos, talikod agad.
download the app, Unproved app.
So you in this app you have different tips.
Oh yeah, we have different tips and also conversation cards for couples, even games for couples. You know,
Tips? Tips? Akala ko different. Different.
TIPS.
Sorry.
And games for couples when you're doing foreplay, when you're having sex. So a lot of activities that you can do there. Just download it.
Okay, it's for free, right?
Yes, and there's also subscription.
Oh, okay. There you go.
may nag-message. Ganda ng message, ano? Doc Rica, bakit yung husband ko parang mas malibog pa pag madaling araw compared to any time of the day? Mamaya tingnan natin.
Okay.
Sige.
After this break. Okay.
Hindi ko mabasa.
So, in English, why is my husband hornier in the middle of the
night?
Early morning.
Madaling araw.
Early morning versus the time
rest of the day.
Okay, we'll answer that right after this.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
Magic at 9.9, today's best music. On a happy Monday, we have Alice Calea here and Doc Rica. In the news, for those that don't know, it's been all over Twitter or X. This whole ordeal with Mariel Padilla and
gluta pero vitamin C naman daw. Pero nagsorry na si Robin. Senator Robin.
Yeah, he apologized to I think Senator Nancy and the rest of the
yung Tagalog form kaya.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's not a place for it.
Pero sometimes,
but I'm hearing now that it's dangerous pala. I didn't know that's
drip.
The drip is
hindi approve ng.
Hindi approve. Giving this is from a Dr. Chu on X Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. Giving vitamin C intravenously is associated with risks such as phlebitis, inflammation of the veins. Inflame I guess I think there's a certain
threshold
75 milligrams ba?
Yes.
Ito 10,000 I saw the pamphlet.
Diba iniihi mo lang yun?
Yes
Very expensive.
Right?
So
yeah, I know.
kidney damage, infection, kidney damage and failure, and potential sepsis infection. So, doing these drips is not entirely safe. I've done drip.
I've done it.
I've done the It tastes like it's flavored drip.
Oo.
So I don't.
There's taste?
yeah. So there's a flavor. So it could be like energy, vitamins, whatever.
May combination
But
eh.
but the drip may banana flavor, may orange flavor, may. So you can taste it.
Oo.
While it's like in your
What?
blood,
Yeah, yeah.
aangat dun sa
May-
blood
yeah.
vessels mo sa...
My taste,
What?
the taste buds taste like the flavor of the IV drip.
Nakakailang beses din
So
ako.
I did not check to see if it was FDA approved. But then again, you know, I mean, we drink, we smoke, we
Oo nga eh.
you know, I mean, we don't really check it. It sounds good. It sounds like,
Pagkatapos, wala naman nangyari sa'yo. Ganun naman talagang batin.
but we don't know if.
Hintayin mo na lang kung may mangyari sa'yo.
Hindi, ibig sabihin, pagkatapos doon, wala pa naman nangyari.
What was,
Kaya, hindi ko na ulitin.
I don't know if it's osmosis or a placebo effect. Na,
Placebo effect. Uy, meron eh, no?
You feel energized after.
yeah. So I really don't know.
Nagsisepsis ka.
Oh no, ang
Buti lang
bilis no, na.
Natakot ako ha.
Yeah, ako rin eh. Actually, it's my first time natakot
Also,
ako.
ibig sabihin, may maganda rin lumabas doon sa news kay Mariel.
Yeah, and well,
Nakatulong
yeah.
siya sa taong
Nakatulong.
bayan.
Nakakatulong for some of us who,
Information, di ba?
yeah, in terms of both sides. So we realize that it's not FDA approved, and also some doctors are saying it really can be harmful. Ang daming it
na
backfires. So I really think that just go to a
Oo. Alam sa'yo, mga doktor, counter, ano din eh. Depende sa di mo na alam kasi, di ba may mga nagrarasyon sa doktor, yung may mga, may nagbebenta ng drugs.
You know, there's a one
Hindi, yung mga medrep.
Medrep.
Ah,
But
Hindi
you
ko
know,
sabing medrep, hindi ko sabing drip ha. Di ba pag ay, magandang inumin yan.
but there's a drip that actually goes outside your house, like naka alam mo yun,
parang home service.
home service. You go in the van.
Oo.
Ito,
Pupuntahin.
I'll mention may nakita ako. They go outside your house. Oh, pupunta sa bahay mo. Sa labas ka. Or at the office. Oh, labas ka. On the road.
Yeah. I think, kanina we were talking about urine facials, diba?
Yeah.
Parang ganun din yan eh. Before you do something, you have to do your own research on it. If it's safe or not
Kasi
safe.
pagka after 2 years, maganda raw ang kape. After 2 years, masama na raw yung kape.
Masama daw eh. It
Ang kape?
palpitations.
Dati, wine daw, red wine, okay.
Ngayon, wala nang amount of alcohol ang pwede.
Oh, pwede. Di ba? Nagbabago
Oo.
eh.
Ano yung
bahala
Maniniwala
na.
ako sa nanay ko.
So, bahala na.
Maniniwala ako sa nanay ko, buhay pa siya ng 93 years old. Eh. Di tama ginagawa.
Anong ginagawa ng nanay mo?
Wala, walang isipin yung mga problema, pagkain, kainin mo
Kayo na.
ng masaya. In moderation, lahat.
In
Yeah.
moderation. I think yun naman yung sinasabi nila talaga eh.
Yeah.
Kapag parang wala ka raw
moderation.
sakit, huwag kang magpa-check up.
At first they're saying, oh, you only need you need a total of 8 hours, right?
Of sleep?
Of sleep.
Oh.
Now they're saying you have to sleep between the hours of
10.
9
Oo.
9 p.m. till 4 a.m. or
Oo.
5 a.m. That's the circadian
Yun yung peak.
Oo.
yeah, you should be
Nag-aangalan yung mga doktor ngayon na
Yeah.
sila din naman nagpalabas niyan.
and in my head I'm like, how many call centers are
Oo.
time differential and
Diba masama naman talaga sa katawan yung
Yeah.
iniikot mo yung rhythm. Yung sleep
Ano
mo.
pag nagpunta ako
that-
sa US?
Hindi, kasi may araw na doon sa umaga eh.
Oh.
So okay na yun. I think it's the day and night.
it's the night being awake at night for X number of years. I think it really does
May
a
risk.
toll on the body because the sun and moon, you're supposed to sleep when the moon is up and then be awake when the sun is out.
Ito yung mga vampira.
Tingnan mo. Lasa ng kulay.
Sino mo,
Mas vampirang sila.
haba ng buhay nila.
Gising sa gabi mo. Tapos, makain lang ng...
Ay, ng dugo. Oh, yun
Saka
lang
walang
naman nila in life.
walang mahirap. Puro
Ayok
mayang.
ka, Alex.
Bakit ito? Walang mahirap
Eh kasi ang tagal na nilang buhay. Kung ikaw ba naman hindi namamatay tapos mahirap ka pa rin. Ano ba?
May kilala ako, di pa yung namamatay, pero may...
Mayaman na mayaman.
All right, before we go, we'll answer the question, Doc Rica.
Oh,
Bakit yung husband ko parang mas malibog pag madling araw? compared to any time of the day?
Okay, we were talking about sleep kanina. Sakto.
Okay.
Kasi di ba pag madaling, yun sabi mo, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So, during that time, nakapagpahinga na yung katawan mo and the blood flow will be easier for men, and then the testosterone levels are usually higher during that time. Kaya nga, di ba may morning wood ka?
So is this for all ages or
For all ages.
kasi
Hindi ka na nagkaka-morning wood. Pag hindi ka na nagkaka-morning wood, pagka tumatanda ka, it will happen.
it's not
yes.
like
Hindi na katulad nung before.
it's not like
Yung
before.
yung hardness level hindi na
Oh,
10.
yan na.
Mga ano na,
Dami ng pinagbago.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yung ganito?
Nangyayari naman talaga yan. Signs of
Ako
aging.
dati, nung pag may dumaan sa likod ko na babae, masagi lang ng kahit anong part ng katawan. Magana, ano, tirahin! Ngayon, dumaan na. Sabi ng ano ko, sabi natin. Mangyayari ba? Sayang effort.
Diba? I mean, that's a reality.
Wag na
When
lang,
you
wag na.
age,
Matamad eh.
hindi ka na ganun ka-excited. And then, parang ano rin yun eh. Yung katawan mo rin talaga, your health. Really? So, kapag madaling araw, kapag
Kaya nga
maaga,
madaling araw, madaling may pag-sex.
araw kasi para sa akin,
Madaling
3 a.m.
araw, madaling may pag-sex, madaling tikasan, madaling...
Yes. Actually,
Madaling araw.
kapag kunyari may mga bata na, when I say bata, like young adults or like men in their 20s or
30s?
30s, and then they come to me because they can't have an erection. I ask
They
them
come
if they...
to you?
I asked them if they can, if they still... Ano ba?
That part of your service, no? They go...
Namiss kita, Alex. Namiss ko ang radyo.
They
Kasi
come
dito
to you.
pwede ka magsalita. Doon sa show ko
Ikaw
kailangan.
may sabi, pupunta sa clinic mo and they come to you? That's a special doctor we got there.
Pero yan, tinatanong ko
What'd you
kung
say?
nagkaka-morning wood ba
Doc,
sila.
nasa radio, sabi niya. Men came to me. Oh.
They come to me.
Oh,
they come to
see?
me.
Oh,
Young men.
Young men come to me.
No, and yun nga. And they ask me kung
In
bakit
front
hindi
of
na
you?
sila- When they ask me na lang,
Okay,
pagbabaga na lang. Kung
Are
bakit-
you aware that they come to you? Meron bang consent, Doc? May consent ba yun?
I would say that there are some na, dahil maganda naman ako, di ba?
Oh.
And they can come to me. Some na
So what do they
walang
ask?
consent.
What do they ask?
No. In all seriousness na, yung when they ask nga if they come to me,
Tapos,
kakainis ka, Alex!
tapos, ano?
And then they ask kung bakit hindi na sila tinitigasan. The first thing that I ask would be, nag-iossi ba sila, umiinom ba sila, natutulog ba sila ng tama, and then I also ask if they still get morning wood. Because that's a sign eh. If you don't get your morning wood anymore, ibig sabihin, aging ka na. Can be problem with testosterone levels, problem with
That's why I never
blood
complain
flow.
in the mornings now when it's and you have to pee. You have to do the whole.
You have to check.
You have to step back and try and like find the right angle.
Tapos mag-i-split pa yung dalawa. Laking problema nun. Pinaka-problema mo, nakatayo na siya, nag-split pa yung dalawang ihi.
Naglilinis ka
Di ba?
pagkatapos.
So you gotta wipe it, you gotta wash it. Oh my god.
Naanto ka na nga eh.
Mahirap ba umihin ng nakaupo?
Mahirap!
Nakaupo.
Pag matigas?
Hindi ka
Ay, hindi kasi nakatayo
kami.
eh. Oo,
Imagine mo, yung edge namin nakaturo sa...
Sa
sa
ceiling.
kisame.
So, ibababa namin yung angle nun para... Siyempre, bumabal yung ulo namin. So, nakagano kami yun. Okay na, di
So,
ba? Okay na eh.
Naiihi kayo kahit matigas. Parang gano'n.
Yeah. No,
Ay,
usually in the morning wood.
Oo.
You have to
Bullshit.
when we wake up, we have to pee and nakasaludo.
Sige.
O tapos, gaganon yun.
Yeah.
Gaganon yun. Kailangan mo yung tapat eh. Gaganon yun. Gaganon mo. Pag ganon mo, ayan na, tapos dadalawa pa yan. Gaganon ka pa ngayon. O tapos, pag tapos na yung lahat, saan ko sila lambot?
Ayun. Gusto ko tanungin yun eh. Pagka-ihi mo, lalambot na siya. Parang nailabas mo na.
Pero
Hindi rin. It depends.
pagka
Yeah.
may babae nakikita doon, hindi lalambot yun.
Yeah, it depends.
So, kailan siya lumalambot? Do you have to masturbate?
No. Sa rin kusam bababa siya. Obviously, the younger you are, the longer it stays.
Yeah.
But I mean, as you age, after you urinate, it becomes flaccid again. It becomes flaccid, and then you.
Pag bata-bata, pwede ba?
It's the hardest.
Pinatutugod ko pa yun dati.
Yeah, it's the hardest. It's the hardest. That's the hardest is to pee when you get the boner, and then you're in public, and then you're at the urinal.
Patay ka.
Because
Kaya ba may cubicle ang mga lalaki for that?
meron, but may tatalansik yan eh.
Oo. Ang napansin ko pag matigas, malakas ang ihi.
Oo. So doon
Yung
parang
hinahanap ko dun sa sperm ko, dun ko na
doon sa semen mo.
Parang may
Pero hindi ba siya
Fireman.
masakit kapag matigas ka
Hindi
umiihi?
siya
Madalas nga lang may-split yung ko kasi nga, ewan ko.
Baka dalawang butas.
Baka clogged.
Oo, di ba? Baka meron nandun na ipit. Kailangan mo lang ilabas.
Minsan lang naman. Ay, sakit nun yung na pinapakailaman yung papakailaman yung bibig nung...
Masakit.
Hindi, yung masyadong titignan yung bibig ng...
Yung butas ba? Yung
Huwag natin pag-usapan yan doon.
Okay.
Yung butas yung nakaka...
Mahapdi yun eh.
Oo naman.
And as
Ba't ang pinag-uusapan natin?
we're gonna do joke time, if we like your joke, we haven't done this in so long. So since Alex here, he's gonna give tickets away to his show. You can choose either this Thursday or Friday at the Odd Soul if you're in Quezon City, if you're based
Thursday
there.
at Soul. Feb 29. Once every 4 years.
Once every 4 years.
Feb at Soul QC.
And we'll also throw in a Boys Night Out gift pack. So all you have to do is call us if you have a joke. It can be a knock-knock joke, it can be a WhatsApp joke, it could be...
Kahit ano.
Wag lang malaswa.
Oo. Tapos pwede kayo mamili March 1, BGC naman, District 1. Baka February 29 or March 1. Okay, tawag na. Joke.
Do you have a sample, Alex? May sample ka ba?
Anong banda ang laging nauubusan ng ink?
Anong banda ang nauubusan ng ink?
Oo.
At Tagalog ba to?
Band. Kahit ano.
Nawawala. Naubusan ng ink?
Oo.
Okay, wait, why don't we ask the listeners as well?
Oo.
Okay. 8631-0899. If you know the answer to this joke,
Oo.
or you have a guess, let us know. Anong banda naubusan ng ink?
Oo.
8631-0899. Here we go. First caller. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, man.
Hello.
All right. What's your name?
Lee.
Hey, Lee.
My husband is laughing. Yes. Hello.
Hi, Lee. What's the joke?
Okay. What's the answer? And if you get it right, we'll give you tickets to either Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Ad Soul. Friday, BGC, District 1.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, here's my take. Incubus.
Incubus.
Ang galing.
Galing, di ba?
Very good ka.
Di ba?
Isip lang.
Di ba? Incubus. Dali.
Ang galing.
Congratulations.
Incubus.
You got the pair of tickets. Isa lang, Alex?
Ano ba? Ilan mo gusto mo?
As many as possible. No, 2 will do.
2, okay. 2 mamili ka lang, Ad Soul. Message mo ako, DM mo ako.
Sure. I have you my Facebook.
Okay, Facebook ha. Facebook or IG.
Also, can you DM me as well to get your Boys Night Out gift pack?
Yay! All right, sure. Thank you.
All right.
Yay,
We'll
congratulations.
give you a customized Boys Night Out gift pack courtesy of Las Arca. All right? So,
Perfect.
all right.
DM me if you want lubes.
Ayun. do you need lube, Lee?
Yeah. Lubes from Unprude.
It's perfect. Her first name is Lee, and then her last name is
We don't need
Bogues.
it yet. We're still good.
Oh, you still get wet.
Very much.
Congratulations. The lubes are flavored, so you can do a lot of things with it.
Actually,
Okay, congratulations.
I'm curious. What does it mean? I remember this question came up in one of our emails. She gets aroused, but she doesn't get
Wet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so ano na siya, physiological.
Okay.
Physiological na. So, she needs to go to
Isa pa tayo
her
yung
doctor. Ano ba?
Pwede
Ano
ba
ba?
tayo mamigay?
Isa ba?
Oo,
Isa
isa
ba? Okay. Here's another, a pair of tickets.
Pair of tickets.
A pair of tickets. Okay. Okay, joke time. Call us up.
Ano? May tanong ako. Bago sila sagutin. Tanong ko.
Oh, yeah.
Anong banda ang madalas manghingi ng tali?
Anong banda?
Oo.
Madalas humingi ng
Tali. Rope. Ha?
Anong banda?
Oo.
Anong
Rope.
banda?
Anong band? Puro banda yan, ha? Oh, dapat alam niyo yan. Sana tumawag kayo dito.
Anong
Joke time.
banda? Madalas humingi
Baka
ng,
na friend ako.
ng
Tali. Oo. Rope.
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 May caller ka? Wala.
Nag-iisip yung mga tao.
Nag-iisip.
Ang ganda-ganda sagutin ito. Sayang. Oh.
Okay, upper grabs also a pair of tickets either March.
February 29, Adsol QC.
Okay.
Or March 1, District 1 BGC.
Oh, District 1. Okay.
Pag hindi kayo tumawag, may sasagutin ko yan.
Rope. Nag-iisip
Muna, tumawag na kayo, sayang.
Yes. Anong banda ang yun?
Anong banda ang mahilig manghingi ng tali?
Rope.
I know, yun din na sa rope.
Or string? String? Is it string? String.
Tali.
Ano?
Does anyone know the answer?
Tali. Tay.
Sagutin ko na.
No. Let them guess. Okay. 86310899. There we go. Okay, come on.
Come on.
Does anyone know
Yan
what band? It's
Band.
English ba to?
Is it a
English.
modern band? Baka
English
mga
band.
English
Hello.
band.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hello, yes.
Okay, what's your name?
JV.
JV. Okay, here's for the tickets to Alex Callea's show. This
February 29, Adsol QC or March 1, BGC District 1. Yan magkano yan? Magkalapit sa inyo yan. Free 2 tickets yan. 2 tickets. Come on, a pair of tickets.
Okay, what's the question again?
Anong banda ang mahilig manghingi ng tali or rope?
Metallica?
Metallica? Doctor ka Metallica? Tops Metallica?
nakakainis talaga.
DM me ha. Mag-DM ka, sayang 2 tickets. So, mahal yan. Mahal ang entrance yan. Saka matatawa ka pa. Yun, nanood ka.
Galing mo, JV.
JB. Magaling din isa ha.
Magaling.
Magaling isa, yung Incubus.
Mas nakakainis tong Metallica.
Bakit ang sabihin mo yun? Metallica?
Kasi
Wala?
rope
Metallica
yung
to?
iniisip namin
Metallica yun ha. Sinabi ko naman. Salamat ha, JB.
There was no way I was gonna get that.
Me too.
Because I was thinking
too.
strings. I was thinking of...
Nangihingi. Metallica. Metallica. Wala kayong tali.
Yeah, I was thinking English But the actual band is actually
Metallica.
English.
Yeah.
But if you say it, Tagalog.
Metallica. Incubus.
Tawag-tawa ka na dyan.
Okay.
Tawa ka na sa contribution mo, ha?
He got hard just thinking of that joke.
Congrats.
Once again, Doc Rica, how can people check out your website? It's unprude.com.
Yes, it's unprude.com, and you can also download our app. It's the Unprude app on iOS and Android.
Is this safe for kids to learn as well?
Yes.
Okay.
We actually have a free
Safe sex?
sex ed module
Okay,
there.
great.
For teenagers.
For teenagers?
Yes,
Okay,
there
perfect.
we discuss about consent, the things that we were talking about a while ago. But it's also, of course, for couples who want to be more intimate and for people who are trying to embrace their sexual self. So for women who want to know more about their sexual self, you can download it for free, and then it's for subscription too.
Yun.
There you go. And then if you need to find me, you can...
You can come.
You can come. You can just follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, and you'll see me there.
It's Rica Cruz? Is it on I can't remember your accounts anymore.
Instagram is _Rico Cruz, and then Facebook is Dr. Rico Cruz. There you go. Even X, Twitter, Dr. Rico Cruz, and
Okay.
TikTok.
And Alex, how can we follow you and where can we see you? I know you're all over the place with TV5. You're
Yes,
like, do you own it
face-to-face.
now? Or
TV5 face-to-face, TikToks with
Okay.
Karina.
Ikaw na may-ari?
No,
Hindi pa.
not yet.
Yeah,
not
not yet.
yet.
Malapit na.
Alex Calleja, Instagram, all social media, Alex Calleja. May YouTube ako, may vlog ako na may mga nilalagay ako doon para maging familiar kayo sa mga comedians ng Comedy Crew.
Okay.
Yan. And para sa mga taga Singapore, I will be having a show there sa Heroes Bar sa Singapore, March 26. Tapos dyan sa Dubai, April 13 and 14, Dubai Comedy Festival. Andiyan ako kasama ang tatlo sa mga comedy crew. Israel Benobra, Mac Navarez, and Jeps Galion. Singapore, March 26, Dubai, April 13 and 14.
This
Wow,
guy.
very good.
Mr. Worldwide.
Very good.
I'm
Yes.
actually might be there. I might be there.
Oh, I'm bringing local talents there. We're doing English set sa Singapore, pero sa Dubai,
Tagalog.
Yeah.
first Tagalog
Okay.
show doon sa Dubai Comedy
Oh,
Festival.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. For those of you who want to watch my show that was recently controversial, you can find it on YouTube.
Which show was this that
It's
was cut?
Private Convos with Doc Rica.
Which-
so
which-
it's under one use.
No, yeah. What episode was this with? Who?
It's
who
the whole show.
with who? With who?
Lahat.
Lahat.
Oh wait.
But
You mean the whole?
show? It's the whole show.
Not one specific show.
Not one specific
Oh.
episode. It's the
Kasama yung sa
whole.
akin?
Kasama yung sayo. Kasama yung kay Tones. Lahat.
What
Exactly.
kind of
But
society
yeah.
is this?
If you want to watch it, it's
You're
on
cutting our
YouTube.
freedom to
Private Convos
express.
with Doc Rica. And also, please follow Unprude on Instagram. It's UNPRUDE.
Well, that's why it's really tough with above the line mediums like television and radio when you have the internet that doesn't have restrictions. It's scary because it's for kids as well, right? And you want to put parameters around your kids, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the level of interest for television and radio, what can you put on, right? Especially when it's about sexual education. So it's tough. You know, there's a fine line between being entertaining and educating, but at the same time, when you cross that, the rules have to also be a little, you know what I mean? It's
I think it's
you gotta bend it or at least change something so that there's interest again.
But I think it's really discerning whether a show is educational or not. Because sex is being sensationalized everywhere, in every show, right? So it's that. But can't say anything. So just watch the show, Private Convos with Doc Rica. It's on YouTube. And follow Unprude.
Yeah, I think you're good on YouTube. I think there's wala namang restrictions
Wala.
on, right?
Wala.
Okay.
YouTube kami. So by the way, February 29, doon sa mga nanalo, February 29, Soul QC. At March 1, District 1, BGC. And pag wala, March 9, 19 East. Yan ang ating mga shows.
Okay, and then we ran out of time, but tomorrow I'll do 2 L na L. So we're looking for 8 more winners. We have 10. So L na L is our way of celebrating Love Month, picking 10 winners to get a dozen roses from islandrose.net. Also, we will give you a Boys Night Out gift pack. It comes with a TikTok remote control for your phone. It comes with a coaster, a Boys Night Out coaster, a Boys Night Out whiskey glass, and a bunch of other things. And out of those 10 winners we pick, if you tell us who deserves roses and why, whether they are someone you like, someone that you love or formerly love and fallen out of love and you want to send them flowers, just email us at teambno899@gmail.com. And at the end of February, we will collect all of those 10 winners. One of you guys will fly to Boracay. 3 days, 2 nights at the Tides. All right? It's that easy. Just email us. Or you can send in your video through boysnightout899 on IG. All right? So if you don't want to write, you can also send in a video. Yeah. All right. We're out of here. Thank you, Alex.
Yes, thank you.
Come by anytime.
Anytime.
All right. If you're free.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, nice.
This song is back on the charts.
I know.
Considering this was 1988. I don't know how old you guys were in 1988.
16.
16.
I was too.
I was 1.
Yeah.
16.
Good night, guys.
The boys
Bye.
are out. Good night. Enjoy
Bye-bye.
this. Tracy Chapman.